Girl, I got tired of all of my tea taking up precious kitchen real estate. So I just made a whole tea station in my office dedicated to the tea plant. When I say tea, I'm either talking about the tea plant, whether that be matcha, hojicha, with loose leaf too, whether it's red pu'er, whatever, or tea, herbs steeped in hot water. But yeah, this whole station is dedicated to the tea plant itself. So I make my matcha lattes by sifting 4 grams of matcha. I like to do 4 grams. I also use 170-degree Fahrenheit distilled water. It's sterile water, does not change the flavor. It's easy. You ain't got to worry about your kettle getting nasty. Now you got to descale it. I keep gallons of distilled water. I actually got me a water distiller too, so I'm not going to even have to buy distilled water no more. But yeah, I use it to bloom my whisk, make the matcha, all the things. Now this good old industry standard diamond crystal kosher salt, the only salt that I have. So of course it's what I'm going to use in my lattes. Got to pinch that in there. And then I have a few options for different honeys that I like. Now for this matcha specifically, I like 14 grams. Some matchas are more or less bitter than others. For this matcha specifically, I like 14 grams of honey. That first honey was from Whole Foods. This one on the right is also from Whole Foods. This honey on the left is from Aldi. If I'm gonna drink something every day, I like to get some kind of nutrition out of it, which is why I use honey. And I like to use a nice light honey that's not gonna drastically change the flavor of the matcha. Of course, I'm melting it into my matcha, make sure everything's fully incorporated. And then let's get into this milk. Okay, that Califia Farms almond, I've been going hard for 11 years. So when they came out with the organic with no additives in it, you couldn't tell me nothing. So the organic unsweetened almond is my number one. The soy, you do get more health benefits than the almond. And so I've been getting into the soy a little bit lately. If I was an oat milk girl, I would do the organic unsweetened oat. Like, have you read the ingredients on these milks? I ain't got time for all that. I like to do 100 grams of milk. So we got 4 grams of matcha, pinch of salt, 40 grams of water, 100 grams of milk. The only thing, like I said, that changes is the amount of honey that I will use depending on what matcha I'm drinking. And I keep this a nice and small drink. I don't like big drinks. The only big drinks I like are water. Got to use my rubber spatula to get everything out of there. We waste nothing. My friends and family be looking at me so crazy because I don't ice my drinks. But it's like, if I'm going to drink something every day, why would I want to slow down my digestion? I just have no desire to do that.